We all know skill-based matchmaking and engagement-optimized matchmaking are awful, but what I'm about to talk to you guys about today goes far beyond just that. It's pure manipulation, and in my opinion, it should be illegal. I don't know the legalities, but it should be. It just feels like it should be. Now, 30% of the Black Ops 6 player base has already stopped playing during the COD prime time, which is Christmas time, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people are stepping away from this game, and I myself have not even hit Prestige 2 yet, whereas at this time of year, in every single previous COD, I was already max level, or I was already Prestige 5 or 6, or whatever it was, depending on what the game was. I was just addicted, and now Black Ops 6 just completely ruined that for me. And I'm gonna say, yeah, the servers are bad, yeah, the ping is awful, but I doubt that has anything to do with what I want to talk to you guys about in this video. Now, if you're a decent player, and I say decent, not good, not great, but if you're a decent player and above, so if you're decent or if you're amazing, you're going to experience a lot of things in Black Ops 6. And there was a YouTuber who did a video, he tested 8 different games, and there was no correlation between the games, at least in the games that he tested, those 8 matches. So he played 8 games where the enemy team sometimes had a higher KD than his team, but his KD was just all over the place. If the enemy team had a lower KD on average than his previous games, his KD didn't go up that much. He didn't play that much better. So yes, skill-based matchmaking is a thing. It is going to throw you into lobbies based on your skill, but I'm pretty sure there's an algorithm that's going on in the background as you're playing live to purposely make you do worse. And yes, it sounds weird for me to say that, it does, but I want you to think of this, all right? If you're a decent player, like I mentioned before, there's a few things you've probably experienced in Black Ops 6. And I want you to think back to a game where you joined in late. You probably joined in late to a game and you were just getting decimated. There was nothing you could do. The enemies are just dropping you like crazy. There's just absolutely nothing you could do. So you either back out of that game or you rough it out and lower your KD. That's something that really sucks. But now let's say you get into another lobby, the game starts, you join from the start, everything's going good, you're dropping enemies, you're about to get your streaks, you're going really good. But then you look at the scoreboard, you have 20 kills, everybody else on the scoreboard might only be around 10 or less. Well, something's gonna happen at this point, and it's not fun, and I'm pretty sure you guys could agree with what I'm about to say. And it's probably happened to you guys as well. One, you're gonna start dying instantly. Enemies are gonna be looking at you, and just from their breath, you're going to be taking damage. That really sucks as well. Two, you're gonna start spawning in front of enemies, which is weird because during the whole entire game before that, you were spawning properly. There's no enemies pushing your spawn, so you shouldn't be spawning out near them, but you just keep spawning right in front of enemies. You might move for 1 second, get shot at, and die, which really sucks. And I feel like spawn protection should be a thing, but it's not for this reason because they want to put you in those spawns. Another thing is your shots start taking a lot more bullets to drop an enemy, so it really sucks. Another one could be that you're using a kill streak, and now this kill streak in previous games you've done really good with it. It drops enemies really fast, but now it feels like a pea shooter. It feels like the kill streak got nerfed mid-game as well. And not just that, when you put this with skill-based damage, which has been theorized in Call of Duty, just like skill-based matchmaking used to be theorized a couple of years ago, well, now skill-based damage is the new theory, and I really believe in it. I really believe skill-based damage is a thing, and if the better you play, the less damage your guns are going to do, the more damage you're going to take per shot. So let's say a shot, you usually take 24 damage to the chest. If an enemy shoots at you, well, now it might be 34, and it might only take 4 shots or 3 shots to drop you. It just seems like the manipulation in Call of Duty games are getting worse and worse and worse. And the worst part about this is that Activision says, oh, the data shows us that this is great. This is what players want. No, it's not great. It's not what players want. And the only people that are continuing to play this game, this franchise, are the ones who have played it for a very long time. I myself, I've played since Black Ops 2, since the release of Black Ops 2. I did play a little bit of Modern Warfare 2, but not in its prime time. I did play that after the fact. But Black Ops 2 is when I started playing Call of Duty. I've max prestige or max level in seasoning in every single game. It's just something I do. Now I'm at prestige 1 level 45. It might just be me. It might just be me that doesn't feel like grinding this game, but when I hop on and I have 1 good game followed by 5 bad games, it's just not fun anymore. And I don't care what their data says, 30% of the player base already stopped playing, and it's Christmas time. If you think back 10 years ago, COD at Christmas time was the hottest time of the year to play. That was before skill-based matchmaking took over. That was before all of that. Call of Duty was always going up. The player base always went up and up and up until it hit around April, May, where it kind of like stabilized and started going down. They don't realize this. Activision, for some reason, because they have more players every year, think that the game is gaining more popularity. That's not how it works, unfortunately. Yeah, there might be more players. The game might sell more than the previous game, but that's just because of people that buy it year after year. You're obviously going to have new players to the franchise who like it and new players who don't like it, and you're going to have players who just stop playing in general. And unfortunately, with Black Ops 6, the last time we saw such a decline in December was during Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, when it released, it was all hype. It came out after Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2019 revived the franchise. It brought Warzone. It brought all that kind of good stuff. Modern Warfare 2 was super hyped because of all the maps that they were bringing back. A lot of good maps, a lot of stuff. Just everything looked really promising about that game. Modern Warfare 2 released, and it was hot garbage. Absolutely hot garbage. Take a garbage can, throw it outside in the middle of winter, throw some oil on that thing, and throw a lighter on it. That's how hot it was. Actually, not even in the winter. Throw it in the Sahara Desert, because that's how hot garbage it was. Modern Warfare 2 was dare I say it, one of the worst CODs I've played in the past 10 years. It's definitely up there with a few other CODs that were pretty bad, but I think COD Ghosts, I had more fun on COD Ghosts than I did on Modern Warfare 2. And unfortunately now, with Treyarch, the savior of COD, this is their worst COD I've ever played. And I, honest to God, and I might get a lot of flack for this, you guys might hate me for this, I hated Cold War. I really hated Cold War with a passion, but I could at least play that game for hours on end without wanting to pull my own hair out. And I don't even have a lot of hair left. So for me to say that, it goes to show you, man, Black Ops 6 is fun at its core. That's the bad part, right? I actually enjoy the game. The gameplay is not bad. The gameplay is not the issue. It's the manipulation. It's the skill-based damage, the skill-based matchmaking, the engagement optimized matchmaking. It is literally everything. They're gonna throw you in front of enemies if you're playing good to lower your KD on purpose. And after you die 3 or 4 times spawning in front of enemies, you're gonna go back to your regular spawning position because now, well, your KD needs to be similar to everybody else's in the lobby, and it's just annoying. And I wouldn't be making this video if it only happened once or twice, but every single time I'm playing well, this is what happens. And I'm sure you guys are noticing this as well. Unless you're 2-boxing, this is going to be happening to you. And I hate 2-boxers, and even though got nerfed, they're still all partying up together now with their bot accounts. 3 main YouTubers or Twitch streamers are gonna party up with all 3 bot accounts that they have, and that's good for them. It's fun for them, I guess, dropping 200 kills a game, but for us average players, that's not happening. We're getting manipulated, we're getting destroyed, we're getting slammed. It's annoying, it needs to stop. And I do apologize for making a video where I'm just raging and complaining about it the whole entire time, but it is something that's very frustrating. Basically COD's the only game I play, alright? I play Call of Duty, I play Nintendo Switch, obviously, I play that a lot, but my main game is Call of Duty, okay? So I'm avid about this. I love it. I love the franchise. I just don't like seeing where it's at right now. And a lot of YouTubers, a lot of streamers, the amount of hackers there are in this game, a lot of people are just stopping. Call of Duty is at the all-time low that it's been before Modern Warfare 2019. Before Warzone came out. It feels like we're going back to that. And Activision, you had something great. You had Warzone. You had Verdansk. Why did you change everything? What are you thinking? What executives are getting paid tens of millions of dollars to give you guys these bright ideas? Hire me. I will make Call of Duty great again. Pay me. I don't even want $1 million. Pay me $1. I don't care. I just want the game to be good again. They're paying these people $20 million, $30 million. All the money that you spend on your bundles are going to these guys' yachts, these guys' mansions and stuff, and they're just making the game worse. I'm done. I don't even know when I'm going to hit Prestige 2. I just don't have the drive to sit on the game and play and play and play hours on end. I do play every single day practically, but only like 1 or 2 games because I just can't do it anymore. I can't. It's just, there's something, and I know a lot of you guys out there are probably not experiencing this, but I know a lot of you guys out there are experiencing this as well. And if you are, please let me know down in the comments. If you're not, I mean, yo, let me know down in the comments as well. If you're enjoying the game more than I am, let me know in the comments, because at the end of the day, I am having fun. It is a great game. I do like it a lot. I just hate the live manipulation as you're playing, and I feel like it should be illegal. It shouldn't be something that they should be allowed to do in a game to get people to play longer, to get people to stay on longer and stuff. It's a game that's marketed as mature, so it's made for adults and stuff, but they know for a fact that half their player base is probably under the age of 18. The other half is probably over the age of 18, but for the most part, they're doing this to a bunch of kids. Oh my god, it's just, it's ridiculous, man. Call of Duty has really gone down from what it was. And you gotta look at Fortnite, man. You gotta look at Fortnite. They had a great game. They were so popular in the prime. Like, they were the most popular game on the whole entire planet. You ask a grandmother, she would have known what Fortnite was. They didn't destroy their game the way Call of Duty did. It's still a great game. Not as many people play it anymore, but it's still a really great game. And you could go on to that. You could have a lot of fun on that. Whereas with Call of Duty, you'll see a lot more people making videos complaining about it. You'll see a lot of people making rage bait videos, a lot of people making just pure rage videos, because there's a lot of issues wrong, and we just want to see it good. Activision, for some reason, thinks they're doing good, but for the most part, the whole community is not happy with the way this game is going. And I say the whole community, but I mean like a good 70% is probably where the numbers lie at. I'm sure there's diehard fans out there who just love this game and would do whatever Activision wants them to do, and it is what it is. You know what it is. But I don't even know where I'm going anymore with this. I think I've been rambling for almost 12 minutes now. I'm gonna let you guys take a break, let those ears breathe a little bit. But it is what it is, man. If you made it this far into the video, comment skill-based matchmaking is the best thing that ever happened to Call of Duty, just to mess with people down in the comments below who didn't make it this far, because we want them to think the skill-based matchmaking is good, even though it's not. We're just messing with people. Thank you guys for watching. Sub to the channel if those notifications turned on. Drop a big fat like on this one. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go enjoy your games. Die and repeat.